Hello and welcome to The Long View with me, Jon Jordan. So we are playing Alliance Hero of the Spire today, first time user experience video, which is why we're getting this download. So we've got almost 90 meg to come. So I should point out the game is in soft launch, so got this from the Canadian App Store. So maybe this is why we have the update. Generally we don't really like to see updates at the start of games. But they may be dealing with this because it's soft launch and they're updating it more often. Normally what you want is when you download a game for the first time, you want to get straight into the game as quickly as possible with as few interruptions as possible. Certainly a 90 meg download isn't great if you're on a mobile device. You haven't got Wi-Fi, it's certainly not great. But we will give them the benefit of the doubt, given that this is in soft launch and not really ready for global release. So a bit about Rumble Entertainment while we're waiting. So Rumble, US developer, best known, I guess, for its Facebook games. Really had a Facebook game called King's Road, which did come to mobile. Was a kind of a interesting RPG. Didn't quite work on mobile, I don't think. Didn't quite have the kind of play cadence of a kind of daily mobile game. It was quite nice to play, but it wasn't successful. We had another game called Nightmare Creatures, which was in soft launch for a long period of time, and I don't think ever came out. And that was again another kind of RPG experience, but a bit more. I think companies have found it quite difficult if they've had success on Facebook, which is effectively a PC desktop experience, to then take those games to mobile. Just not because you can't run the same code, but just because the way people consume content is very different. Instead of sitting down having 1 or 2 sessions a day, people on mobile are having 10 sessions a day. Just the sessions are much shorter, and that's quite difficult to get successfully into game design. So here we go, we're under attack, says Roland. We wait for some loading. Okay, so looking like some sort of squad base thing going on here. We can't let the Spire fall, of course we can't, Roland. Marvelous Zhang, where's our commander? Sir Oakhorn, commander's gone, oh dear. Okay, so we can see, just to kind of first thing to point out, obviously this kind of very cartoony look for the characters is I don't know, I'm not sure I particularly like it. It's clearly a Western take on what we've got kind of the traditional Japanese kind of look, and not kind of hyper realistic, but yeah. Okay, anyway, I'm going to tap on an enemy to attack. Okay. Okay, finishes the enemy off. So anyone who's played an RPG is going to kind of understand what we're doing here. So different attacks, different enemies, probably some healing. There we go. So here's his heal ability. You have to tap on her. You can see we've got health. We've probably got some sort of a time-based system along the bottom, I think. Bring back. So now we can see. I don't quite know why there's a red arrow and a green arrow. Anyway. Maybe that's an affinity thing. So some weapons or some characters will be better off attacking other characters. And we see also at the bottom of the screen there's kind of typically we see in these squad-based attack games now, there's different attacks. So Occam has 3 attacks, and 2 of them are on time down, so they've been used, and then they take a certain number of turns to regenerate, be available for use. So he does his basic attack, and we won. And we're doing it again. Okay, so selected special ability. So this is one of his special abilities. We've selected it. Forceful taunt, a taunt. Deals bonus damage based on your armor. Okay. He's gonna stun an opponent. Okay. That's useful. Take them out for a turn. My special fires 2 powerful shots. We've already seen that one, I think, haven't we? And actually fires 2 at the same one. Okay, keep fighting, boys. So we see we know about his healing, but we can't use that at the moment. So we're gonna take her out. I'm gonna say when the enemies get destroyed, they don't really. It's not really a great enormous explosion, is it? They just disappear. Okay. So at the moment, I say this is looking like a traditional kind of squad-based RPG. Quite a lot of them around at the moment. quite a very popular genre. I quite like it. I kind of play a lot of them, but it means it's competitive, I suppose, and you need to kind of stand out. I'm assuming the alliances will be something that this game will be playing on, it being called Alliance. So I wonder if we can autoplay yet. No. So clearly autoplay is a big important part of these games as well, where you don't have to choose the moves all the time, but you can let some AI take over. But this is the tutorial, so I guess we're being forced to play it ourselves. So ultimate ability on the bad guy, big attack. He's going to ultimate ability on the big guy. He's going to whack him with his big. Oh, so hit everyone. Use my ultimate ability. So she's going to attack everyone, I guess, with her guns. Poor old monster's going to die. Oh, what's he got? They've got the hero vault. The hero cores have gone. Oh, he took our heroes with him. Okay, that's interesting. So often you do have this in tutorials where you have this attack with some quite powerful heroes, and then they take them all away from you and go, well, if you play the game for a few months, you can get those heroes back again. But now you're going to start out at the bottom. So it's not a terrible meme. I don't know, not a meme, not a terrible move. A little bit of a kind of, well, yeah, I read a book and then I woke up and it was all a dream kind of thing. I'm not sure it's a great way of getting people into the game, but not terrible. Okay, sticking our name in. Done. Yes. Okay, General Otto, Spy Guard, giving you base, need my help, find Roland. Okay, so get some more heroes, probably not quite as exciting as those other ones I had. So summoning, probably some sort of chest-based system, I think. Oh no, tap here to select the summon portal. Oh, I've got to build one, okay. So a bit of base building, which is a little bit odd for these. You shouldn't have too much base building, I don't really think, in these RPGs, but anyway. So we're going to bring it up. We're going to, so this is the typical kind of scenario, like a scenario where you can summon different levels of heroes. So the one we can do at the moment is a 1 to 3 star hero. I have 5 to summon. Next one up I have one of is a 3 to 5. So there's a random selection within that, the whole kind of drop ratios. The further down the got a hero core, an epic hero core, a gem summons, that summons a 3 to 5 hero as well, but it costs you some hard currency. Legendary hero core summons a 4 to 5 star hero, don't have any of those, and an order and chaos hero, a different type of hero, don't have any of those. So we're going to do the basic. We are going to, so it still costs us some soft currency, but soft currency is pretty worthless, I guess, as I have 50,000 already. So an elf, an orc. You see different star systems going on here, so I'm getting lots of 2-star ones, a restless elf. Okay, so we're going to get a high level hero here, at least a 3. Got a walker. Howdy, I'm Walker. I reckon I work for you now. I reckon you do. A ranger, good. Miss Chatty said, okay, a bit of humour. So I've actually got 2 more hero cores left, but I'm not letting me use them. Go back to the world map. Okay, so I'm going to go and do my own battle. So I've got 4 in a squad, so that's why they only let me summon 4 to begin with. Bit of download going on, but that's nice and quick, he says, hopefully. Okay, so these are quite generic enemies, aren't they? Is there an auto? Come on, give me an auto. Okay, no auto. That does have its own mark. This is so probably end up taking all these guys down quite quickly. No. So she's got a heal. I imagine this one. Heal an ally or pain. Attack an enemy. What's he got? Attack around an enemy and taunt. Okay, okay, so I have to play that on him. What's she do? Attack that marks a target for 2 turns. I don't quite know what marking means. But anyway, he's gone. The Elf Warden attacks on enemies with a 15% chance to put them to sleep. Imagine as that levels up, that might be quite useful. Okay, so got rid of those. How many stages have we got in this attack? Stage 2. Okay, so we've got a bigger blob to attack. I should have kept my attacks really, shouldn't I? Okay. My strong attacks. But they're all recharging now. Don't need to be healed now, so let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of these little chaps. No. I just find it really odd when you have a tiny little bit of health left. That's always quite annoying that visually, that if they have got a little bit of health left, it shouldn't look like it's that tiny, because it's quite frustrating. You don't actually want to think they have a 2% health left. Oh, come on, just kill them off. So there we go, we won. First victory, leveling up. Got a reward, bone knife, so it looks like we're going to be doing some gear, some equipment. There we go. Go to our base. Okay, I don't know why I have to build these things. That seems a little bit pointless. But anyway, I suppose maybe we level them up. I don't know. So tap to view our equipment. Auto equip. Oh, okay. I suppose it does it quickly. Tap here to view items that can be upgraded. Oh, auto upgrade. So I can upgrade them as well. Okay. So spend some soft currency. Equip multiple items in a set to get bonuses. Well, that's pretty typical as well, that there's different types of equipment have different sets of it. Set bonuses let you boost specific stats and get special abilities. Okay, all part of the RPG fun and games, isn't it? Go back to the world map, still heavily into the tutorial. Go in and do the ruins again. Okay, I don't want to play too much in really, but let's maybe do one more. Hopefully it'll give me autoplay. Do my daily quests every day, of course. Yeah, so we've got autoplay now. Oh, we've got speed up. No, we can auto battle. Okay, so there we go. Now switch on auto battle, and off we go. So some people, more game designers, I think, don't like the idea of auto battle. They think it's taking away the kind of tactical ability of the game. But I mean, this is not chess, It's pretty obvious kind of how you want to attack these creatures in most cases. At certain levels, and tap here to speed up. Normally that's the way of doing it as well. It's 3 speed. So the reason of doing this is a battle I'm going to win unless I do something really incompetent, and even then I probably couldn't lose. So there's no point in me doing it, and let's speed it up and get through quick. Because what do we want in this game? We want the rewards, the leveling up, the resources, and this is what in game design terms we call the meta game. So the meta game is the long-term goals that you're doing, which is not playing battles. It's like get more heroes, level up your heroes, get more items, get the set bonuses, that kind of stuff. That's what I care for if I'm going to be playing this game for weeks and months and maybe even years. The gameplay is important because you need to do it. You need to do it successfully to get the rewards. But if you can also play 95% of it, it just makes it much quicker. And this is what I was talking about before, talking about kind of the way mobile games are played. They're played in short sessions many times a day, so autoplay just speeds it up. Western developers and some Western gamers don't really like that. If you're kind of a hardcore PC gamer, obviously kind of or console gamer, the point of having those units is to play for long periods of time and get better at gameplay. In mobile, it's just not the case. Gameplay needs to be there, and you can do innovation within it, but basically most of it can be autoplayed. And I think that's just the way that design is at the moment. It may change in coming years, but at the moment autoplay is a very important part of keeping an audience and getting them back day on day. So I'm going to summon portal again. We're going to use these 2 cores we've got, and then these guys I assume are going to be consumed as we level up our other guys. So we've got 2 rubbish goblins. I haven't got any more cores left, so go to hero fusing, build another building. Don't know why we've done that. Hero fusion, okay. So Walker, we would like her, and we're going to select the goblins, and we're going to consume them, bit of soft currency, and she's going to level up from level 1 to level 3. So this is kind of the card-based kind of leveling up system that everyone's using these days. The heroes you use for fusion are teleported to an alternative dimension, never to be seen again. We'll know. Okay. Back to the world map. This is German Auto, and yeah, I can show me the results first. Complete the 3rd level. Standard difficulty. I see. So they're saying when I complete the 3rd one, he's going to do something. So let's quickly play through this one. Again, now we know we can autoplay. Do it quickly. It's interesting. It's downloading stuff every time you go in, so I don't quite know how I had that big download at the start. So we're going to go. What's she up to here? Okay, so off we go. So we've got some fire breathing stuff going on here, but pretty much we are zooming through. Stage 2, chapter 3. There we go. So nice and easy, as we kind of want in a tutorial. I want to feel happy and secure that we're doing well in the game. So we're going to get our reward from Otto. What do we get? We've got another, level 3, that's good. Unlocked an airship. Oh, that's interesting. We've got a new hero we can use, a rebuild set. We've got some stuff we can use up. Obviously we're not really going to use those as part of our team, I don't think. Another. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. So this is yeah, this makes sense. So select my crew. So these guys that I'm not going to be using are going to go off and do something. They're quite weak team members, so that's fine. We're not going to need them for anything else. So that's quite nice. I've seen this in other games before. That's quite nice. Can take them an hour. And this is now really nice. So push notifications are an important thing for developers to have a communication with players, but a lot of developers use them very badly. So the first thing you see when this prompt comes up is the first thing that happens when you load a game often is you see a little push notification prompt that says, do you want push notifications? That can only be shown once, so if you say no at that point, the developer can't show you it again. Clever developers, like the guys at Rumble, will build a push notification prompt into the tutorial flow. So I've played 3 levels, I've got some rewards, they know I'm kind of getting into the game. And now they've said, they're going to send off these heroes to go do something for an hour. Do I want to know when they're coming back? Of course I do, because then I can maybe jump back in the game and see what they got me. So they're going to have this character, as Tara said, do you want push? It doesn't even say push notifications. Turn on notifications to know when they're done. So then now the little prompt comes up. So that's really nice. It's explained to me a little bit why I want push notifications, and now I go to allow. I mean, the better way of doing, even better way of doing this would be with a little Tara character to say, do you want notifications now, or do you want to maybe think about it for a bit? Because then the developer can have that prompt. Tara can come up and say that several times. Because once they've shown this prompt, this official prompt, this is the official iOS push notification prompt. If I say don't allow, this can't ever be shown again. But I will say allow because Rumble has done a good job on that. So now they can message me. Good. Okay. So right. So I think at this point we've been going for quite a long time, so I don't want to go through the whole tutorial. Still, the tutorial here is fairly long, so we can't really go into the metagame stuff. A lot of this stuff is still blocked off: the base, the shop, the quests, the welcome, the Minxie, the stuff around the screen. Is stuff we haven't looked at yet. Inbox, daily login, rewards, that kind of stuff. But we won't worry about that too much. The point of the long view is that we play free-to-play mobile games, start with the first-time user experience, and then go on and do more videos as we get into the game. Certainly kind of over weeks and months, hopefully we'll play the games that we like, and we'll do videos about the stuff we like. Sometimes we do videos about the stuff we don't like as well. So thanks for watching, don't forget to subscribe, and hope to see you again soon.